If you do A-level PE and you're struggling with Newton's laws, listen up to this. So Newton's first law is the law of inertia, and inertia as a term just means the resistance to movement. So if something has a lot of inertia, it's just really difficult to move it. And this law is saying that a body will either remain at rest or at constant velocity until an external force is applied to it. So what that means is that either, let's say, the golf ball will remain at rest on the tee until the golfer applies an external force to move it, or the golf ball will remain traveling through the air at constant velocity until the external forces of air resistance and gravity slow it down. So this law, this first law, is basically saying something will remain still until you hit it. The second law, the law of acceleration, the rate of change in momentum, that is a fancy way of saying acceleration. So you could just replace that with the word acceleration. So the acceleration of an object is directly proportional to the size and the direction of the force applied. So this is basically saying how quickly the football accelerates towards the goal is directly proportional to the size of the force that the footballer applied to it. So if you want something to accelerate quicker, you need to hit it harder, basically. That's what that law is saying. And then the law of reaction, Newton's third law, is saying for every action force, there is an equal but opposite reaction force. And the best way to apply this is to someone jumping. So you could say that the basketball player applies an action force down into the ground, and then the ground applies an equal but opposite reaction force, which causes them to jump in the air.